Okay guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on what I think is the #1 change you should make to your motorcycle, specifically the Kawasaki Voyager. However, this still applies to you guys and your other touring bikes out there. I just don't know the process for your bikes. I own this one, so I know the process here, and that's the way we're gonna go over it. Before we do that, I ask you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Okay. The #1 change I think you should make that will likely cost you nothing, and if it does cost something, it'll be under 50 bucks. All right, and that is adjust your rear shocks. You guys are probably going, oh my gosh, we know. Well, I didn't know this. I'm 5'9", 205, and I've been riding this just as it is from the manufacturer. These shocks come from the manufacturer with 0 PSI and the rebound dampener set to 2. The bike does run and ride smoothly and perfectly fine at those settings from the manufacturer. However, if you make these changes, oh my gosh, the ride is incredible. It's even better. The center of gravity feels way better. You feel like you're upright more. The bike handles better, it corners better, everything just seems smoother, and that goes tenfold with a passenger. I'm going to keep these settings for me as a solo rider, and I'm going to keep them with a passenger. The only thing I will adjust is the rebound when I add things into the saddlebags and the touring pack back there. Okay, so for the shocks, like I said, they come 0 PSI. I put in 30 PSI in each side. Max per the manual is 42, I believe. You might double check that. It's either 42 or 43 PSI, but I put in 30 in each side, and then I changed the rebound dampener to a setting of 3. And like I said, the ride is incredible. Okay, for the way to air up the shocks, I recommend you get a 0 loss air pump. You can get one from, if you have a bicycle store for mountain bikes or anything like that, they'll have them. If you have a motorcycle dealer, they'll likely have them. But if you don't have those and you don't want to spend money, you can use a normal traditional bicycle pump as long as it has a gauge. That is what I used. You just have to be quick while doing that, because you will lose air when you go to take those off of your valves for your shocks. So you just have to be really quick, or else you'll lose all the air you just put in. So I do recommend the 0 loss air pump, and I will get one eventually. Okay, let's go over how you actually do it. Shocks are obviously behind your saddlebags. So I found opening your saddlebags is the easiest. Open them up, and you can see right there. Okay, yeah, I do play disc golf, so go ahead and make fun of me in the comments for that if you want. I do have a pink disc, but it's easy to see when I lose it. Anyways, this is the valve you use to connect your pump to. Take off the cover. Connect your bicycle pump. It does use a Schrader valve. And then use your gauge. Make sure it's on all the way. Use your gauge. I put mine right above 30, so that way when I pulled it off, it would account for the little bit of air pressure loss. So I'm setting it right about 30 PSI in both. Connect it to here, get it up to 30, quickly pull it off. The rebound dampener on this is, I will try to show you guys, is right underneath this chrome piece right here, if you can see it. Very, very easy adjustment. Apologize for the shaky camera. All you do is you simply go like this. Turn it, and as you can see, it's at a 4 now. That is the highest setting, meaning it will be the stiffest dampening for you. They recommend you use a setting of 4 for your heavy loads, your extremely heavy loads, extremely bumpy roads. If you know where you're going and you know the roads aren't going to be great, they recommend adjusting that for not great roads. I'm keeping mine at a 3. I will change it to 4 with a passenger and with a load. Just a solo, or just with a passenger, I'll keep it on a 3, but when we start adding things into the saddlebags and trunk, I'll put it on a 4. That's it, guys. That is the recommendation. Add air into your shocks. change your rebound dampener from a 2 to a 3. And I recommend 30 psi, but you guys can play with that. Figure out what's comfortable for you, what you like. Like I said, I'm 5'9", 205 pounds, and 30 psi on both. A rebound dampener of 3 for me as a solo rider is perfect, and it has completely changed the way this bike feels and rides. Mess with the air pressure. Just don't use air compressors. Don't use things like that. You can blow out the seals in them, is what the manufacturer says. Only use air shock pumps, bicycle pumps, things of that nature. Do not use air compressors or things like that. That is it, guys. 30 psi, rebound dampener of 3. Mess with your settings, figure out what's comfortable for you, but do adjust your shocks. It actually changes the way this bike rides and feels. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your rides and be safe out there. And again, I hope you hit that like and subscribe button. See you guys on the road. Be safe.